Hello everybody, and welcome to more historic racing. I'm sorry for my absence during this week, but there were roadworks in my area, and they decided to, well, due to my sleep schedule, it kind of ruined my sleep, so I was doing pretty terribly. Not to mention that because of work, I'm not in the best of states today. Bear that in mind, I'll be a bit scatterbrained, although that's not a surprise to anyone who's watching me regularly. So today we're going to be doing historic racing in the Jag at Brands Hatch. We're supposed to be doing the Afos Zootstrekker, but in a seemingly common it's a seemingly common issue, isn't it? That the league organizers hadn't thought through everything, although this one wasn't on them quite. The track we were doing was basically it had some issues with the pits. Basically, the pit entry was not done properly, and as a consequence the cars couldn't pit. You couldn't which is a pretty big issue, one would say. So today we're going to Brands Hatch instead, which also means that we're going to be on a more familiar track to me, which is nice. The problem is that I haven't had any practice, truth be told. That being said, the car has changed, and that is important because that means that it's extremely unlikely I will be blowing up the engine, or at least less likely than it was last week. However, it's also less likely I'm going to find the server, because it seems like today the server is not showing up under GT Revival. I want to see if that's a problem for other people, because Woody, I'm pretty sure, is streaming it, which indeed he is. He seems to be in it. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong. Why is it not showing up? Is Factor 2 being annoying? Okay, community service, please. That's weird. So the race server is called SRO GT Revival Brands Hatch. Why am I not seeing it? Okay. Now it saw it. Okay, we're in. I'm sorry, but I think they changed the name. They didn't put a space in there, so I couldn't find it with the usual means. So yeah, they changed the mod. The mod now doesn't have as fragile an engine. You can actually go over the rev limit for about 4 seconds before it blows up. So hopefully that will remedy the issues that I had last time. Because last time I checked the replay, because I thought I checked the VOD. I thought I was revving it for I may have revved it for too long. Actually, I was over revving it for literally a second, maybe a second and a half. Worst case scenario, 2 seconds. And the engine should be able to handle that. I'll be upfront. It should. So yeah, hopefully today we'll have better fortunes, especially because this track should be the Jag's element. Also, the mod interior looks better now. A bit of work was put into it. So we've got Ben Summers, who's also streaming this, and we also have Woody, whom I haven't seen on my stream, or his for that matter, in a little bit. He is streaming it today though. So yeah, let's go for a quick for a quick one. On, boys. In the ever popular Cobras, of course. I think that's Risi in the one in front, the one at the front of that pack, who also did not finish the last race because his engine blew up, I think, at the start or soon later. Whoa. Things are happening up ahead. Well, hold on. I'm sorry, peeps. I'm so... Oh, what? Why is it doing that? Okay. Well. I don't know why that pitbull came up. It's supposed to only come up at the start-finish straight. The start-finish straight, but maybe it took a little bit to activate. So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, because I don't know if I mentioned it, but 10 people out of 22 finished the last round of this series. Significant DNF rate. And all of them went because of engine blowing up. So, yeah, something had to give. That also gives me an opportunity to see this pitboard work during the race, because I haven't yet tested that. And the understeer into Druids is pretty significant, even on fresh tires, because I have to used to it. So the qualifying will start at the top of the hour. The race is starting 20 past. I'm not saying what hour, because to me it's 10 p.m. To you it might be 9, 8, 7, 5, whatever. Could be tomorrow, by my standards. Monday. I don't know. Also, I am going to embrace the head tracking live this week. I basically haven't been able to play any of my tracking games without it. So chances are it's gonna make an appearance, and I actually love it for sim racing. Although our Factor 2 needs a bit of tweaking, actually a lot of tweaking. It was borderline unusable with my camera, but then again I'm gonna buy a different webcam, so we'll see how that camera will fare on the tracking front. Well, I think that's just a matter of setting to an open track. Common Steve L, by the way, P17 there, not brilliant. So I won't be using first gear anywhere, I hope. Second gear is the bottom gear in most cases. I'll try to keep it in third in many circumstances. Yeah, this track should be my car's at... Okay, they're restarting the server. Oh my god, my ears. Thank you. Oh, we're qualifying. At 10-2? It's a bit early. Forum says the quality starts in... Oh, it says restart weekend. Okay, vote passed. Okay. Good. So the server went into quality initially, but then it was changed back to practice. Nice. Right. Let's see if we can do a little bit of setup work on this thing. So 206 top speed is perfect. Oh, he changed the gearing quite a bit. Oh, this is very different. It's got new gearing in this thing. That's interesting. Okay, max pedal force is right as well. Yeah, there have been changes to the car, besides the limiter. Gonna do some practice starts somewhere nice and quiet, although finding that at Brands Hatch is a bit tricky. I also hope there won't be any shenanigans with the because the pit speed limit at the moment is 400 kilometers an hour. Basically, there is none. Since this is a 1986 version of Brands Hatch, and there were no speed limits in the pits in 1986. I also doubt there is any mod that can go over 400 kilometers an hour on R Factor 2. There are some bullshit mods on AC that can do that. Like someone made an SRT Tomahawk, which is that fantasy car from Gran Turismo that has like 10,000 horsepower or whatever. Should I consider this? You know what? I'm gonna ruin your because of the issues I had at Alton Park with the awful mirror. I'm gonna use the virtual mirror on top, because that's something that has not been fixed, seemingly. You can tell from the virtual mirrors, the virtual mirror and the car mirror, things look very different. I'm actually, since the guy is active on the forum, I'm going to let him know that, you know, well, ask him to do something about it. I don't know if he's trying to replicate anything, but I've never seen a mirror like that in real life. Like most mirrors look like the virtual mirror, maybe a little bit more fisheye. Also checking my fuel consumption, so I can make some calculations. I have to be braver at Surtees. Much braver than that. Again, this car is at its element here. I should be outperforming most cars here, because this is a handling circuit, and this is a car that handles really well, so it should be able to take it to do well here. Meanwhile, the Mustangs and the Pizzarinis, even the Cobras and the Vets should struggle. Well, the Vet should struggle around here by comparison. Man, if I can't keep it on the track at Sheen, I doubt this is going to be... I'm going to be competitive. I've also been noticing that I will be keeping my revs under 6,000 in general, for fear of blowing it up. Okay, HUD says P8. SimHub says P18. I don't know what gives. This thing has been doing positions wrong, I think. Oh? What are you doing? Not a great rejoin, was it? That's it. And that's the reason why my diff is wide open. Which it would be, because I think the real-life car did not have a limited slip diff. I'm pretty sure of it, in fact. In general, this mod, from my experience comparing it to AC mods, which are known for being bang on, it's a little too grippy. And it has a few features that are a bit too modern. Like it used to have a bit a rev limiter, which admittedly the AC mod does too. The WSC stuff by DHR. DH Racing, actually. Not DHR. Again, a fair bit of time there, but I'm well off the pace. Whoop. That wasn't a good downshift. I should keep it in third there. Yeah, Brands Hatch is one of my weakest tracks. Okay, so Simhub says P13, HUD says P11. I don't know what gives. Am I going to have to keep the HUD on for this race too? My God, this car is so sidewaysy. But I can also take it. There will be more classic racing, by the way, during the week. If nothing comes up. I'll be doing a historic race, much like Riverside in February, on Assetto Corsa with SRO, not to be confused with SRO, different story. You know what, since the quality session will be a private session, I'm probably going to spend the time doing some standing stats then. See where the engine blows, especially when the engine blows. Okay, I'm getting faster. That's any helpful. Okay, this time it's actually right. I mean, maybe 12. Man, this car feels very, very, very nice around here. Really nice. Come on. Come on, me old mate. Better on Hawthorne. I did not do well there though. Allegedly Sterling's wasn't good either. That's odd. Felt pretty good to me. Getting faster. Not enough though. And again there's a misalignment. P13. Actually. Estrella in the Pizzarini. who's one of the weirdos, I'm gonna point this out, who's one of the weirdos that has been complaining that the cars now aren't fragile enough. Okay. I mean, there's an argument for realism, I suppose, by some people, but I don't think that there is an argument that there's any validity to the argument that these cars are not too easy to drive or anything. Ooh, too brave at Westfield. Keep it pinned, I don't care. Okay. Back to it, pits. Oh, I didn't check my... I'm gonna set up 2 stops and I'm gonna go with that. And I'll probably use quali. We've got a minute to go to the quali. Ooh, fruity. So the leading car is a Mustang. It's Kirill. So there's that. Where's ooh, Woody's behind me? What? The Woody? Maybe I'm not the only one not enjoying this truck. This track can... I don't like it. I'll be honest. I like it in some cars. But in most other cars, it's just abhorrent. I'll take 40 liters and just deal with it. Oh, it's proper. It looks overcast. This truck is a bit weird graphically. This to be said, though, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty accurate to the real Brands Hatch. Of course, it begs the question whether or not using the DLC. From what I've heard, they're trying to avoid using DLC. Which resulted in that crime against the circuit of Spa-Francorchamps that were used in the alphas. So maybe some in-between solution might be required. But this actually doesn't feel like much of a downgrade. It's visually looking worse. It's still pretty good. Yeah, it's the Westfield is a very tricky corner in these cars. I've gone that wide in GT3s, and you can generally kind of push your luck a little bit there because the traction control is going to save you. Of course, this doesn't have traction control. But yeah, we'll see. The notable thing is that this... I'm ahead of Neil, I'm ahead of Woody, I'm confused. Okay, that is, the pitboard is correct at the moment. That's because no one has put a lap in, neither have I. It's when the laps come in that we will find out how accurate this thing is, or isn't. I don't know why the pitboard apps are so dodgy. The other one, for example, that I used, it doesn't work at all. Like it shows the gap to P1 at all times. The gap is incorrect, but at least it has the correct position usually and the correct lap counter, the correct last lap data and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, third through Sterling's is sweet. P8, by the way, not P16. And we already have a casualty from the quali session. Not dead, but there is a rule in this league that if you press escape during quali, that's your quali over. And Gilles da Silva forgot about it. Ooh, this lap is cursed. This lap is cursed. I cursed it with my driving. Okay, so fourth gear out of Hawthorns is viable. Through Hawthorns, I should say. Westfield is definitely third, although I would like to see if I could short shift to fourth, maybe mitigate some wheel spin, especially later in the race. Of course, the goal is to not swap tires in this one, and also hopefully make it a one-stopper, but it doesn't seem like it. Fuel usage is 3.14 per lap. Now the pit board is optimistic. I'm P16 actually, and it says I'm P15. This is very odd. I don't know why this is not aligning properly. Does it know something I don't? Or even the game itself doesn't? Is it clairvoyant? I have to figure that out. I also haven't had the time to do change the Union Jack out of it. So it still appears like I'm British, even though I'm not. Come on. There's not much margin, is there, for this car? Oh well. Since this lap is a burner and I'm gonna pit, let's actually do some race starts. So, ooh, that over revved. Where the engine at? That's a bog. When I dump the clutch, I have to go flat out, actually. There it is. Let's do it again. I think that's over revving it. I haven't been able to do it so many times. Probably doesn't matter. Now the standing start. There we go. That's it. Nice. I figured it out. Let's see how we are on doing on the live timing. And I have been demoted further down. Oh, so Neil was sandbagging. Well, actually, probably it was because the server restarted and he didn't do enough. He's in P6 now. Is a lap. Magic lap. I'm 4.3 seconds off, which doesn't sound like much, but on this track it is. Meanwhile, I'm literally P20 at the moment. As if I could do that figuratively. I have to stop using... I have been influenced by people that speak terrible English. I have to stop doing that. We're using the word literally all the time. But I am P20. And a car that's good on this track, and the problem is I don't have much of an idea of how to remedy that. I should not be in second for that, but then again I'm warming up the tires, I suppose. But Stelling should be third gear. Clearways / Jim Clark should also be third. And Druids, no. Oh, it says the right position now. Hey. Hey, Espresso. This is a Jag, so not quite a James Bond car, unless you count... What is that film called? That Bond film where the villain had a Jaguar? The one when they melt an iceberg with a fucking space laser? That's an atrocity. That's a crime against film. Oh, something about tomorrow, anyway. How you doing, by the way, Espresso? How's your back? Because for anyone who doesn't know, by the way, Espresso was doing the N24, the Nürburgring 24-hour, on iRacing, and his team finished second. Tomorrow never dies. Yes, thank you for reminding me of that crime against cinematography. I have never hated a film featuring Reese Witherspoon, or whatever her name is. But yeah, his team finished second and would have finished first, but there was an incident that I did not see. With a GT3, I think. That caused them repairs. That's so true. But you know, Bond villains are never patient. You know? God, I'm so bad. Pick 20. Out of 23. This track... Yeah, I guess so. I have to watch it at some point and, see what you're on about, but... Yeah, it's never pretty. To be fair though, the Nordschleife portion of the N24 is a very tricky place to overtake. Even in multi-class. Oh my goodness. Oh bollocks. Well, one more lap to go. Oh no. You didn't distract me. There's nothing to distract me from. I don't like Brands Hatch and I'm bad at it, so yeah, it's a foregone conclusion, isn't it? This. Hopefully it will go well though. Better than last time. Last time my race, I don't know if you watched the previous round of this 2 weeks ago, but my engine blew up at the start. Because the motor decided that these engines could not over-rev even for a second. So mine went to 7,000 RPM and blew up instantaneously, like within a second. So I ended up finishing the race out of the grid, which is nice. Thankfully, he fixed it this week. I could take much more speed through there if I'm brave enough. This being the 1986 layout, by the way, there is a tarmac runoff instead of a gravel trap. Which, as someone who has spent a lot of time in that gravel trap, I'm kind of happy about. Trust me, I know every inch of it. I know how deep it is. I know how sandy it is. I know how many kilometers it slows you down by. Oh, nice. There goes the lap. There goes the lap. Yeah, this car is one. These cars are like, you push a little bit, and then you realize that you have tires from the 60s, suspension that's softer than some people's brains, and very, very, very limited, actually non-existent aero. This has nothing. I'm still green, so there is time to find, which I'll probably find during the race when I can't overtake. That's called the Steve Phoenix special. When you outperform your quality time by sometime multiple seconds in the race. Oh well, there it is. P20. So that is accurate. The pit board hopefully will stay accurate during the race, where it will turn yellow hopefully, because I don't like that green. And do this. What you couldn't do yesterday with the Aston, I'm pretty sure I can do with this. No traction control helps. Actually, let's see something here. Can I cut the track through there? You tried? Yeah. I wonder if that works in the race. Can you imagine cutting the track and then finding an exploit in the mod and then just going through with it? Okay, so... oh my god. So my fuel consumption was literally pi. It was 3.14. Well, it didn't have quite as many decimal points. So let's see, through my trusty app, which of course was around in the 1960s. How much fuel will I be using? 3.1. Let's make it 3.2. Steam duration 60 minutes. 60, not 30, you pillock. Oh, fuck. 119, that means a two-stopper. Can I save 15 liters? No, I can't. That's 5 laps. So we're gonna have... should I go long stop, short stop, or should I go for even stops? So we want to do 119. Probably not, will it? Probably not. Plus fuel saving at Brands Hatch. Like, come on. Fuel saving, this guy? Nah. Right. So 119, I have 52 in the tank. I'm gonna go start on a full tank. I need 67 liters. I'm gonna go 40 on the first stop, and then 28 on the... Actually, I'm gonna go 30 on the last stop. I'm pretty sure it will make no difference. But let's see the starting order, shall we? So we've got... Well, they're probably not the starting order. Where is it? There, I'm in P20. So, at last, there's someone telling us about the limiter. Don't slam the throttle down on the start. You might still blow it if you're too aggressive. Thank you. I wish somebody had told me last time when I blew my engine up, which, by the way, last time, 5 cars, well, that's five fingers, did not make it past the line. Did not make it to the line. All right. Just go for a temporary. Just to get a feel for the tiny bit of extra weight. No pit speed limit, by the way. It seems. Or will there be one? Yes, speed limit is 400 kilometers an hour. Yes. Like the good old days, you enter the pits at full speed, which you can't do at Brands Hatch anyway. I love it. Is that a Healy? Is that the Healy? Because there's only one in the race. And then look at that! Look at the car rear view mirror. That's so cursed. Stay safe at 10, 1 and 2. Yeah, sure. And there is the only Aston Martin. That's a Bond car. The DB, although he drove a DB5, that's a DB4, but same difference. It's also red, which doesn't quite help matters. Because the Bond one was, of course, silver. Also, that car is slow when I drove it, but around this track it might actually be pretty good. Okay, car feels mostly the same as it did with 40 liters of fuel. In other words, still can't drive it. Still load your race setup. Joke's on you, I don't have one. I'm on default with a different pit strategy. Hold on, we can't roll backwards. Good to know. So I have to have my foot on the brake at the start. I'm being notified by the organizers. I don't know if you can see it. I think it's behind the webcam. That's always nice. This is the last lap of warm-up, and then we're going into the race. 60 minutes of me embarrassing myself, probably. I'll do a practice pit entry. Unless the warm-up ends immediately. I don't remember what it does on R Factor 2. I usually don't go out on warm-ups. Yep. Ah, my ears. All right. Second pit strategy. I'm probably gonna go up a lap just to be on the safe side. Okay, good luck, Woody. If you want to see his perspective, hopefully we'll be able to do this seamlessly before the race starts. You can watch him here. There we go. There we go. Fellas, there's a race on. Hello. That's Woody, right there. I don't know why everyone was this cautious at the start. I mean, obviously you can blow the engine up, but come on. See, qualifying doesn't matter. All you have to do is be aggressive at the start. Things happen there. Top 10. 10 positions in 3 corners. Watch me blow this. Because I did the same thing at Alton Park. I was 7th by lap 2. And I finished P18? 16? Something like that. I don't know if I was route that Ferrari there at 30, not 30, Hill. Oh my god. Don't die on lap 1, idiot. Come on. Get your shit together. Also, the grid has splintered now. Oh my god, why is it not... I seem to be lacking front grip now. I don't have any... I don't have any flat spots, so maybe it's just the track. I also forgot to kill the music. Need to be able to hear other cars being around me, because no spotter, because immersion. Not like this, not like this, not like this, you fool. Sorry, fellas. Yep, as I said, watch me blow it. Oh, that Aston really... That Aston. Oh... Is that a wheel off for that car? I don't know. Okay. See? I can't have good things because I don't do good things. I didn't even have that much pressure on me. Anyway, let's not think about it. Let's carry on. It's Brands Hatch. There will be attrition. And I have the pace over that Cobra, but look at what it does in the straights. Oh, Guy is out. Already got a... Okay, this is correct, but it's also green, the pit board. That's annoying. On race department, it was showing up as yellow, which would be nicer. I don't like green much. I like dark green or olive drab green, not this green. Cobra is going places. None of which is behind me, unfortunately. Oh, look at the difference in the straight line, though. And I have the shortest possible gearing that doesn't force me to be bouncing off the limiter, which doesn't exist and would blow my engine, so yeah. Now this is Jaguar territory. Westfield to definitely to Sterling's, but possibly even to Clearways / Jim Clark. Some say he can learn from his mistakes. They're wrong. Still long race to go. 2 laps in. Calm me down, actually 4 laps in. Boy, how time passes when you're spinning. Although it probably counted me going past the start-finish straight as a lap. It's probably lap 3. Actually, the HUD says lap 3. So this thing is not that smart. Why did I have to push there? That's so frustrating. I was fighting for a top 10. Not even worn tires. Like, no excuses, just me pushing into the dirt, spinning it up, and instead of doing the smart thing, you know, when I saw I was going too wide, get off the throttle, because R Factor 2 grass is ice, I just went, nah. I'm just gonna keep it pinned. Who knows, I may get out of this unscathed. Which, to be fair, I sometimes have been able to do that. But most of the times I'm not. So... Come on, come on. Man, sheen's hard. And that Porsche is now breathing down my neck. I assume that's Westy. It's Westy. He also had a DNF last round for the same reason that I did. Engine blew up right at the start. The Mustang nearly did a terrible rejoin, but thankfully they were patient. And that has condensed us. That's Woody up ahead. Perhaps there were some shenanigans, because it looks like, because that pack was way further ahead. I don't know if they were trying to avoid the errant Mustang, or they were doing the train on it, but someone already complaining in chat about someone being a race kamikaze. Also seem to be having, the guy ahead seems to be having some latency issues. And we're down 2. Yeah, we're having latency issues with the car ahead. I think that's Mark Hightree. If I get any close to him, that happens. That Porsche to be sniffing now, as they would say in the 60s. To be was definitely a phrase back then. Actually, I don't know if it's the car ahead or the car behind that's the problem with latency. Now there goes my turn-in. Looks like I have no front end, and I do feel like I have slight flat spots because I think I locked up a couple of times. Nothing significant, but you know, oh yeah, there's the Porsche, that's the problem. You saw him move a bit weirdly there. His ping is probably bad. I was having that message in quality as well for this very car. Well, for a Mark High Tree, which is the same car, I'm getting latency. Yeah. See, he's moving very erratically. This could go very wrong between them two. Yeah, I'm looking up actually. I'm noticing the smoke in the mirror now. That's not brilliant. It's not very cash money. Oh, that Cobra is not having fun. Well, that could have gone much worse. I think this pitboard is wrong as well. I look at my lap time, my lap consistency. Last lap was within a tenth of my fastest lap. Well, I'll take that. Thank you for rolling out the red carpet. Ooh, someone went into the gravel there. Smooth throttle application, Steve. Don't melt the rears. Goal is to not take any tires in the stops. In any of the two stops. The car behind is trouble because of the ping. The good thing about our Factor 2 is that it will ghost his car when it's desynced. But that's still making it look very weird on track, and it's kind of hard to race around. This lap is something. I seem to be in tune with the car now. Man, the car feels fine now. It feels really good. Maybe it's because of the fuel load coming down, but it feels like the front end is more grippy now. May help that I'm also driving a bit more smoothly now. Nice. Don't know what's happening, but I'm in my groove now. I'll probably crash when I say that more. That's usually what happens. I'm like, oh, I'm getting good. Instantly. Into a bloody wall. Oopsie daisy. See? To be fair, it was not a major mistake or anything. It'd be nice to know if I'm gaining on the car ahead. Ooh, I have flat spots now. I've been locking up a lot on the brakes. Ooh, Kirill is in the garage. Kirill's dead. Kirill was not the pole sitter. No, he was the pole sitter, wasn't he actually? Or was he the leading in the practice session, practice times? Whichever the case, a very fast bloke, which means I'm one step closer to the top 10. Yeah, P11. Lovely. Lovely jubbly, ain't it? Lovely. I'm definitely gaining on that car, I think. I'm definitely gaining on that car, I think. Ooh! Oh no! That's Woody. I think that's Woody. And I'm now 10th. He has the run on me, but it's not enough, I don't think. Oh wow, another person out. P9. 11 positions gained. Man, I nearly overshot then. And I'm really catching. Oh, ball sacks. That almost blew the engine there. That's the annoying thing about the Logitech shifter. If you accidentally, even just as much as like touch the knob in any longitudinal direction, forwards or backwards, it will It will move. It's annoying. I wish it had more tension. But hey, maybe I should be more careful with where I put my hand. Hey! Shit the bed. That's not brilliant, that pit exit. It's unfortunate. But that's how Brands Hatch is, and I consider it one of the worst pit exits in any. Actually, probably on the 5 West. Hey, hello, man. How you doing? How you doing, Mighty? If you just tuned in, I've had an eventful race. I started in P20, and I'm up to P9. After a rocket start, which I then managed to balls up, and a bunch of people spinning or dying. How are you doing, by the way? Count Gustav. That's a reference I vaguely recognize, but it doesn't ring 100% of a bell. Is that a Muppets reference? I don't know. I'm a bit out of touch on that front. Oh, here comes the Porsche. Oh, he thought better of it, thankfully. Nice apex, Steve. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Had a little bit of a rough week sleep-wise because of roadworks in the area. Also, my car looks like it's been in a sandstorm. And the house got a bit muggy as well because of all the dust that wasn't opening any of the windows, because it would have been unthinkable how bad it could get if I did that. And that car behind is moving so erratic. The car behind me, by the way, if you just tuned in, has ping issues. So it's moving very erratically. The driver is not. He's actually pretty considerate. Ooh, they're side by side. They're side by side. And the pass is made. What a place to do it. Ooh, that Porsche had a moment. That Porsche had a big moment. Cover that up. And that's a Bizzarini up ahead. Mattias Estrella. I never thought I would be mixing it up with him because he's usually towards the top of the grid, towards the front. Ooh, the car is not as sweet as it was before. Admittedly, that was a terrible line. Absolutely awful line. think on my toes there to keep it alive. So now I'm well within 2 laps of needing to pit. So I'm gonna pit at the end of next lap, stretching it all the way because we have a 52-liter fuel tank, and this is gonna be a 2-stop race. It looks like. Well, you know what? Maybe I... Oh, he's off. He's off, he's off, he's off, he's off. He's off. He's off. They're all off. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Cobras be cobraing, although the first car we saw was a Pizzarini. Alright, I'm gonna pit at the end of this lap. I'm actually gonna chance it. Hold on. I can't make it. I will be able to... I have to save a lap. I have to save 3 liters. It's fine. It's fine. Like a full tank. I only have to save a lap or 2. Oh, that's precarious. That might be 2 laps I have to save. Still, I think it's doable, and worst case scenario I'll have to pit for a splash and dash. We're doing it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, yeah. Oh, they're not pitting. Alright, 24-second pit stop. I'll bear that in mind. And don't blow the engine while we're getting out of here, Steve. So this is the... hopefully the only stop. Other cars have been able to make it past me though, so maybe others are saving fuel more. More fuel. To the world's worst pit exit, well, one of the world's worst pit exits, and it's in clear air. Lost some positions, but that will normalize eventually. Now that I'm not in a battle, I can do a little bit of fuel saving. Which I'm not going to do by doing that. Now the question is, where do I lift and coast? I presume at the end here. Ooh, the understeer is real. Oh, I can save a lot out of the exit between Sheen and Sterling's, I suppose. Here. Okay, I'm saving too much now. I have to push. Oh, it's not full position. Bidding, all good, all good. There have been shenanigans, by the way, so that's the reason why I'm being lapped, even though my pit stop was pretty quick. also hope other people were being more cautious in the stop, and I'm already up 2 positions. I'm expecting that to normalize now and go back to P9. I guess I'll lift and coast around 30s. Feels so hectic to me, this race. This track I can never relax at. The grass is always there waiting. The barriers are always there waiting. I should wait before I started to fuel save a bit too early. I need to make sure I pass the cars ahead that I lost the positions to because of the relatively early stop, and then start saving fuel. Get track position from the undercut and make use of it, but it looks like some people may have pitted before me. Because I gained 2 positions. I've lost 2 positions and I don't seem to be getting them back. And I deem it very unlikely someone has been able to stretch their stint this far. Also, to demonstrate the contrast at Lina Montlery, my strategy, which probably wouldn't work, would be 3 stops. No joke. This is a 1-stopper. It gives you an idea how much of a difference in fuel there is in fuel consumption, because that car was all straights and acceleration zones. So where are the people that we're fighting against? Positions. Why did I lose 2 places? Well, whatever. Let's not think about it too much. Focus on consistent pace and a good fuel. Oh, there he is. I did gain. There's the guy I was fighting against, I think. Yeah, the red Porsche. There are 2 of them. It's either Westy or High Tree. If it's High Tree, then it's exactly as it was. It's the guy I was fighting. And in fact, I've gapped him a little bit. Maybe he took tires. Hope he didn't. Because mine are a bit short. Although so far, it's not bad enough that I will have to change them at any given point in time. That's what it seems like. it is very tricky, although it needs to be said that this mod... Oh, there we go, P9. We're back to where I was. Some people were really really different strategies. The tires in these cars are much grippier than on other sims. If you drive historic cars on ASRock Corsa, for example, or AMS2, they're going to be slighter than these. This mod is a little forgiving on that front. But they are very tricky because, of course, you have no downforce to fall back onto or electronics. The tires are not very grippy, the brakes are shit. Yeah, it's high tree, so we're back to status quo, we're back to P9. So yeah, what you're saying is that these cars, if you get offline even slightly, there's no way to bring the car back in line. You know, it's shocking how... There's something that I realized when I was racing mainly ACC, and I was occasionally branching out to other sims and other racing series. How different, how bad my driving style was in those other series, because I was used to GT3s. GT3s you can overdrive, in these cars you can't. And GT3s you can mash the throttle and the traction control will do the thing for you. In these ones you have to have discipline. The brakes lock up a lot, so you have to get used to that. The only thing I'm gonna say is that these don't go through tires. Like this car, for this league we have a 3 times multiplayer on tire wear. 3 times, and I probably will be able to make this race easily on 1 set. These tires can actually last about a couple of hours, if not 3 hours, without too significant wear. But that's BIOS Supply tires for you. Now, is that car ahead for position, is the question. If we see any blue flags, we'll know that's not the case. I'll bolster that up again. Bloody Surtees. The guy is lovely, by the way, John Surtees, whose son, by the way, was tragically killed in this corner, right here somewhere. In a Formula 2 race, if I recall correctly. Okay, come on. Is that Cobra for position though? That's legitimate. That's a legitimate question. I don't think it is. Because everyone ahead of me is faster than me. Let's not forget that I basically came out of nowhere at the start. I literally gained... I went from P20 to P9, I think, in 1 lap. Let's see. There, like I said, it's a lapper. My HUD is showing me in the same position. But at least I'm back to a fight with Mark behind in the Porsche. The only reason I know his name is because he's been showing up as having latency issues and collisions being disabled with him because of his ping. How are we looking? We're not looking good on fuel, by the way. Might have to splash and dash it, which I don't want to do. Push comes to shove, I might let him go because I think that he might be on the same boat. These cars are very even. Oh no! Please don't do anything. Thank you. Not for position either. Give me a second, ID, I'll read that as soon as I can. Oh yeah. 1937 racing, yes. The more I watch Goodwood, the more I appreciate this era of racing, particularly the 1960s, for me, were like the golden age. Because you had, I'm P8. I don't know how, but I am P8. Because back in that era, you had anything from V12s to four-cylinder engines. Mid-engine, front engine. The 911 was made in 1968, so it didn't race in the 60s for the most part. You had prototypes, you had GT cars, you had like the Porsche behind is technically a prototype. It's one of those weird, like what I like to call prototypes, because it wasn't quite developed. It was mad. It was such a great era. I love it. I'm not gonna say it's better than any other era of racing or anything, but it was one of the most interesting and one of the best sounding, that's for sure. I did a historic race at Riverside, and I remember there were so many good sounding cars blowing by me because I was very slow. Even my car, which had a four-cylinder engine, was a Chevron B8. It had a Ford FVA, I think. Espresso, yes, there's actual racing here, and it's racing for P8 as well. The only problem is I'm not making it on one tank, on one stop. And I don't know if I let him go and fuel save or I take the pit stop. I don't even know at this point if I can save enough. But my fuel consumption has gone up significantly as I've been trying to shake him off. I didn't mess it up too much, but I've messed it up enough that it might be a problem. I go back to fuel saving now, because I have, from what it seems like, I have the speed advantage over him. So as long as I'm saving on corner entry, there's not much you can do. So yeah, R-Factor do definitely thinks I have to make another stop. 100%. Yikes. I should be downshifting to fourth there, unfortunately. I was trying to save fuel by not downshifting there, but nope. Shit the bed. I mean, that's one way to save fuel, by not going on the throttle because you're off track. Oh, there's Woody. Here comes Woody, I think. I'm P7 now somehow. It might not be him actually. It's not him actually. No, it's another Cobra. That's the Cobra with the. There is a livery, by the way, which is a real car, and it's still racing at Goodwood, that has like snake eyes for on the headlights. I forgot this doesn't have a sixth gear. What a tool! What a tool! Yeah, my brain is starting to collapse now. That's a position lost right there, unfortunately. And I'm assuming that's a two-stopper right there. Okay. I think that's Mazurek. Yes, that's Mazurek. I think is driving the one with the cobra eyes, snake eyes. So that's the Strat. I'm not off Strat then. Perhaps. Just look at the pace difference. They're much faster than me. And I've saved fuel, by the way, in this lap. I'm not an orc from Warhammer that can actually make things happen just by thinking them, unfortunately. That would have been nice. It's Warhack and it's red, so it's faster, innit? That's a very bad attempt at an orc accent. As if orcs are actual humans, but yeah. Okay, 6 laps on the tank, 14 minutes left. I'm not making it, no. And it's a very short splash and dash as well. It's so easy to defend on this track. It's so funny. He should have been past me like ages ago because he's currently outpacing me and he's not trying to save fuel, it looks like. And all I have to do is put my car in on the inside and they can't overtake. Simple as. Glory of British tracks. That's you can do that on most British tracks, by the way, other than Silverstone. Alton especially, I have defended against some people that were like a lap faster than me and they just couldn't get past anywhere because I was positioning my car so well. A downshift there to save fuel. Hopefully that worked. Credit to Mark though, he's been keeping me honest. And then some. Oh, he's fuel saving now. I'm noticing it. He backed off big time there and he didn't have to. So yeah, he may be lift and coasting himself. I don't think you will be able to make it. I mean, I didn't make it by trying to outbrake him. Uh-oh, blown engine. Blown engine. We've got one, so it's still happening. But at this, I thought I nearly blew mine as well. I thought I money shifted there. That's why I went into the clutch. Genius way of fuel saving. Mine way I've been fuel saving fantastically now. But it's still not enough. I need to do more. And he needs to do more. You're seeing it, he's backing off. So yeah, I think we're on the same boat. Yeah, he's backing off big time. Good to know. That means the pressure is not on my shoulders at the moment. 10 minutes to go, 4 laps of fuel left. It's not enough. Lap is minute 40. James Reese is out. I think that's the car we saw with the steaming engine. Oh man, this is so tense. Can't do it. He's just trying to trick me. Fuel saving, this is a fuel saving strat, everyone, okay? It's not me fucking up, nope. Nope, nope. You have to be off the throttle on the grass, you know. 5,000 IQ strats. Although I have done something far more insidious with this, a similar strat, so I know that I'm now outing myself for the piece of shit that I sometimes am. But I was one doing a rookie league on ACC at Laguna Seca. And you know, if you go a pixel wide there, the sun claims you. And what I did is I was in a Porsche, which of course has the best traction. So what I was doing is I was going intentionally wide at a particular corner, so the cars behind follow me through, which they did, and crashed. I got 2 people to crash that way. I am a piece of shit, I know. But at the same time, they should have known not to follow me. Which is a top tip: whenever you're racing me, don't follow me. I'm usually on the wrong line. No. Oh, we both spun. Oh, no. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Philip. Oh, that was my bad. That was a horrific rejoin. Oh, my God. Go. I want him to go past because that's the leader. That's the leader, and that means I'm a lap down. Oh, by the way, people, don't rejoin like this, okay? Don't be like me. That was horrific. That was atrocious. That was a crime committed right there. Do not do that. I should be ashamed of myself. I'm gonna apologize to Philip afterwards. That was terrible. Because we've already raced before and he knows that I'm not like this usually. Oh, there is a lot of vibration from the flat spots. So I have very bad news. We're just under 2 laps of fuel, as you can tell from the orange low fuel light. And we have 5 minutes left, which is 4 laps. Actually no, 3 laps. So I need literally a lap of fuel. I have to pit on the next lap. At the end of the next lap, I have to. Yeah, that fight really messed up with my fuel consumption. To put it into perspective, I'm running the hard because I'm a coward. But, ooh, that Ferrari went for it. That Ferrari went for it. They're fighting. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. 10 liters, don't repair damage. Come on. That Ferrari might be on a 2-stop strategy as well because they're much faster than me. Let's lose as little time as possible, shall we? No! Nearly blew the engine up. Down to P11 already. Shit the bed. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah. Ferrari strats have happened. At least I definitely have enough fuel to finish the race. That's better than running out of fuel. Because remember, on R Factor 2, if you run out of fuel, you can't finish the race. Even if you're in the pit lane, you won't get fueled up for some reason. At least that's what happened to Eleboons from P1, I might add. Anyway, it was a fun race. That guy, Mark, and me would neck and neck for like 40 minutes, so I can't complain. Compared to both the previous races, well, especially the previous one, this was a resounding success for me, by my standards. Also, I might have beaten Woody. Because oh my god, front tires have decided to leave the chat. Don't push. Can't push. I'll go into a wall. And we've got 2 more laps, but I could be wrong. So the flagman, no flags from the flagman. That was an unnecessarily shallow line. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I went past Woody earlier, so I don't know if he's still there. Because I was overtaken by 2 cars that I had immediately behind me, the Ferrari and the Porsche. Although with the Porsche and me going hammer and tongs and these cars having... Oh, it's the flag. No worries then. get out of his way. I think I might. I don't think they're gonna get any ground, but it would be nice. It would be the right thing to do. Let's see, will this be the end or will we have another one? Let's hope we'll have another one, because there's a possibility some people might be thrown off. Yeah, no check. Oh, there is check it. Okay, there we go. P11 at the end of the day. Whew, I'm sweating bullets. Oh, that was so tough. Can't complain. P20 to P11. Some pretty notable drivers like Kirill Kirillov, for example, fell victim to something that caused them to DNF. You know what? We're gonna send this car off. There goes the engine. Imagine if this wasn't the end of the race and I just DNF'd, but no, it's the end. I need to apologize to Philip. That was what happened to him. Oh, he finished ahead of me, so no harm done. And where is... Oh, it wasn't Woody. Okay, Woody beat me. They had two cars with the same livery, because people couldn't pick a different livery, could they? Okay, so Woody was in P6. Johnny Gutierrez won the race. Freddie Hell was in P2. And Matias Estrella, who crashed heavily in front of me at some point, did manage to get P3. Oh, he left the race. Ball sucks. I'm gonna have to apologize to him on the forum. So yeah, congratulations to Mark, by the way, who managed to save fuel on me and beat me. And that was Ben Summers that was behind me as well, who's another streamer. In the Ferrari, he was very rapid. Being said, my fastest lap 40.5, which is actually not very fast. And the DNS were James Ricci, Riccardo Gencotti, Phil Brown, Kirill Kirillov, Kai Sivetsen, and Giuseppe Baldoni. And I'm probably... Oh, he DNF'd on lap 1. Okay. This is gonna make for some interesting viewing. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. Bad posture and constant turning. Not brilliant. All right. Let's have a gander at the replay. I'm going to make it a quick one. Then I'm going to call it a night. And we'll be back tomorrow with another league, but this time in modern cars. The JCW Minis with Mr. Git and his mates. Oh, thank you. Let's see what happened. Thanks for the love, Espresso. Thanks for the love of both of you. Thank you both, Espresso and Mighty. I appreciate being with me in this race. Through thick and thin, one might say. And now we'll show you my start. I nearly didn't make it to the grid, by the way. I literally started hearing the honks going. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I pressed drive. And as soon as I pressed drive, I put the foot down. And then it went green. And I went... and then overtook like 6 cars at the start. Because everyone was very cautious. Because in the previous round, we all blew our engines up. So there were 12 DNFs out of blown engines. So everyone was very cautious, and I was like, well, I had practiced my starts, so I knew what I was doing. And I flew past them. There were some moments, though, in that lap that required a little bit of viewing. And perhaps Giancotti was referring to me when he was complaining, but we'll see. Oh, hold on. I fucked that up. You need to see it. Alright, so I'm this guy there. Start. 1, 2, 3. Nearly 4. I'm gonna do tab so you can see the names. They're on the outside of Dauga, who is mimicking Woody's livery. Hold on, did he think that was bad? If he was referring to me, that is horseshit. I'm ahead of him, he's sideways, I'm on the apex, I'm going a bit wide admittedly, but... And some people forgot where the track's going. It's there, fellas, it's there. Oh, I'm starting to see what's happening because I'm seeing Baldoni off the track. Hold on. Get out of there. See what happened to Baldoni. You're seeing what I'm seeing. If he's complaining about that, fuck right off. He pushed into Mark. Yeah, that's probably the one. He called him something like a kamikaze. I don't know. So here I'm in 10th. This is what happens when you're a fucking idiot. When you have gained 10 positions in one lap, what do? You can see me literally open up my steering. You do this. And then a perfect rejoin. Into Philip's path. Oh, I'm sorry. And then Kai did the best defensive move we have ever seen in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, turn right on a straight. Actually, slight left king, so... yeah. Bonk. And Gilles got buttfuck as a result. And Mark. Actually, Mark was not as badly affected. Giuseppe parked it, by the way, there, which is lovely. And it was typing angrily in all caps, which is exactly what a grown-up person does. There was nothing that Mark did wrong. Could argue that I maybe did more wrong than him because I kind of hit him, but I was ahead of him and he decided to turn into me, so yeah, I don't know. Alright. Not much else happened, did it? Let's see what happened to Kirill, and we'll leave it at that. Because I'm pretty sure Woody had a good one. Kirill was second. The Mustang, by the way, is obnoxiously loud. Wondered if he blew the engine or just crashed. Hey Woody! Oh, I really appreciate that. Thanks for coming. First time I'm getting this rate message. Hey Ben, welcome. I did try to make it on one stop. I did try to make it on one stop and failed. It was doable though. It was doable, but I had a fight with Mark Hightree. Very good fight. But because I had a very good fight, I struggled. You did very well, by the way, towards the end. I assume you were in the two-stopper, right? Oh, you were the one. It's okay. It's okay, Woody. It's nature of the pit lane. It's a very bad pit exit, that one. Brands Hatch is one of the worst pit exits. I'm watching right now to what happened to... By the way, did anybody figure out what Baldoni was referring to? Because I saw a couple of incidents and... Piocha had a problem that was related to me. I did a horrific rejoin. Yeah, do you know why he had a wheel off on lap 1 though? Because he literally turned into Hightree, and because Hightree was on his outside, he was spun out of Surtees into the wall and lost a wheel. So, yeah, I'll show you actually. And you can be the judge of... I would appreciate if you worked, game, thank you. I'm gonna go off on his perspective. Already out. Exactly. I'll show you his first lap, and you can make up your own mind as to what happened. By the way, I had the best start I've ever had in my life. I went from P20 to P10 by Surtees. Oh, no, not Surtees, by Westfield? Sterling's? Somewhere there, in one lap anyway. So here's his start. Hey Daza, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. By the way, how are you feeling about the car as it is right now? I actually had trouble blowing it up at the end, so they did a pretty decent job improving it, the guy who made it. Yeah, so watch this, so I'm going from P20 to P15. Oh, the Ferrari is so good. The Ferrari is so good. Also, Woody, I thought Christian was you the entire time. I was like, I overtook Woody? Like, what? He used, as far as I'm concerned, the same livery as you, the 63. Like, I thought we were supposed to be running single liveries, but anyway. So here's the first incident. This is the one I had with him. I'm on his inside there. Got shuffled wide. He hits Paul. So then... here's what happens, right? So he's going up the inside of Mark. He goes wide. He goes even wider. He does that to him. Like, what could Mark do? And that's it. That's the end of it. That's all she wrote. Wall. Wheel. Like, he called him a race kamikaze. Come on. I was racing Mark for 40 minutes. He didn't put a single wheel wrong. The only problem he had was his ping, which I will say was pretty bad. He was bouncing around a little bit, but he was otherwise fine. Oh, hold on. Nope. Go to me. Thank you. And now I'm going to make an ass of myself by showing you the worst rejoin I've ever done in my life. I think. If I find it. Not there. Me and Mark had a synchronized spin. Exactly. Yes. And bear in mind that he was attacking Mark. And the onus is on the attacking car to... Okay, where was it? It was at Sterling's. So next time I'll optimize my strategy. My strategy today was me thinking that I was going to make it on one stop. Okay, I think I was here, I think. Oh no, it wasn't. That's after I've pitted. Where was it? Okay, so no, it's earlier, I think. Is it here? Oh god, I wish the UI was a little better on that front. Come on, I can't find it. It was somewhere at Sterling's, I think. Or was it Sheen? We both spun. See? Mark was smart. He was driving very, very well. Like, you can't say that he's a kamikaze. Like, I know that people get, like, hot-headed sometimes in the race, but... Okay, where is it? Come on. I'm really exposing myself with this one, by the way. If you see what I did. Oh, I wasn't there. Earlier even. Because Philip got the wrong end of the stick, Philke. Oh no. Oh no, that sounds like such a common issue, isn't it? Ben had the same issue, I think, didn't he? In one of the previous races, he changed tires, and at Lina Montlery when he was speeding. Where was the incident? Was it earlier? If I don't find it, well, it did happen. We can't pretend it didn't happen, but that would not be fair to Philip, because he got the wrong end of the stick on that one. And I want to show people what not to do when rejoining the track, because that was a really awful rejoin on my end. I basically rejoined, I spun it, and then the car practically did like almost by the way, this was my whole race, what you're seeing right now. Mark within firing distance, and he managed to do me on the fuels, on the fuel strategy, and he was on a one-stop, by the way. I'm pretty sure, because we were on the same strategy, it felt like. Naughty, naughty. Yeah, I unfortunately, I gifted you that one, probably, yes. Because Philip was behind Mark as well. We had a synchronized spin, we both spun at Sheen. Question is, when the hell did it happen? I actually thought I took Philip out because it was a really hard hit. Face first into the wall. Not here. God damn it. That's the thing about ASRock. They could have done what AC has, where you can actually find the slower lap. I didn't see what happened. Poor Gilles. Oh no! I thought that was that. Yeah. I like this. I like the fact that they have the rules about not pressing escape in quali, because it means that you have to sacrifice sometimes a lap if you're under fueled, so you can go back to the pits like they have to do in real life. In real life, they have to be very judicious with fuel loads. By the way, not the line through Sheen. I want to let people know. Don't mimic me. I'm pretty sure you can. If you can't, I'm fucked, because that's what I did. But I pressed escape when I was in the pits after I had done my fastest lap, so my excuse is... Because if you go into the pit stall, it does a pit stop. Even in practice, so you can practice pit stop. So if you go into the pit stall, you're losing time for no reason. Not to mention that the game will use the default strategy, which is usually full tank and tires, and any body repairs. Yes. Yes. So, look at that. And by the way, Mark had bad ping, and he still managed to be very considerate. Although there he had the move on and didn't do it. And Reese blew up his engine, by the way, somehow. I did a donut to blow mine, so I can find out how long it takes. I like where it is now, the mod. I think it feels accurate. Okay, I'll now be... if I don't find this within the next 2 minutes, I will stop the stream because it's getting very late. Yeah, he was very good. I was worried about his ping, but he was very good. Come on. If it's not in the next 2 laps, I will stop the stream and we'll pretend it didn't happen. Although I will find it in the VOD. And apologize to Philip if it was my fault. Actually, no, I couldn't tell, could I? I don't see the replay, the third-person view. But it looked to me like it was a very bad rejoin. Oh, you have a YouTube channel. I did not know I did not know that. I upload all my... I simulcast on YouTube, so this is going up on YouTube as a VOD, because... there we go. There we go. Moment of truth, moment of truth, moment of truth. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Witness the undoing of Steve Phoenix. So I do this. Oh, I forget. Mark does the same. I lulled him into doing that. Yeah. Look at synchronized drifting. And that great. So he does his mid-engine, so he does the full spin on track. I hit the wall. Bounce off the wall. And I did a very fancy J-turn. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it's a J-turn, technically. So there is a car coming behind. Which is Philip. So I'm in second gear. I'm still moving. I rejoin and I'm still turning. I'm still turning left. I'm still turning left for some reason. Now I start to turn right and it's too late. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. That was a 1,000,000,000% my fault. Jesus Christ. That was... I could not have... I could have rejoined worse, but this is the second worst thing I could possibly do. That's why you shouldn't panic while rejoining. Because that's what I did. God damn it. There you go, Ben. That's good to thank for this tool right here. Yep. I'm officially washed. And a piece of shit. Oh God. I'm gonna make my apologies. But yeah, now you saw that. Thanks for watching my stream for the only time in your life. Because from now on, you'll know what to expect, and it's not very good. All right, now let's see someone who's up. Send you over them. Oh, Lynxy is doing Le Mans Ultimate from your last pit stop. Which? Hold on. Your last pit stop. What did you do? Pit 2 stops, I assume, right? Do you remember how deep you were into the race when you made your second stop? Oh, thank you, Ben. Yeah, the reason I had race pace, 16 minutes to go. All right. Wood. There we go. So... should be around... I'm trying to find your pit exit. Doesn't look like a pit entry, does it? No. Oh. You had 5 minutes too much fuel. Better have more than less. That's what I... Okay, what happened here? Oh. Cobra things. Higher than 6th. To a 3rd, yes. All right, here we go. Let's see, let's go for the track side. Is that the right place to be, by the way? Is that the right part of the race? What I find interesting is that there were so many different strategies. Because there were people on 2 stoppers, there were people on 1 stopper. Mark made it on a 1 stop, I think. So, yeah, very interesting strats. P2. Hello. Woody. Nice. Let's see. Let's see what happened. Yep. Kirill was a surprise. I didn't see what happened, but well, it happened. Right. So I assume that P2 probably was also...
No,
oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. As you see, I tried to inject some comedy with my alerts. Woody Maybe it was the pit stop at the throwaway, or was it the make a mistake? Oh, there is a bit of. Oh, look at this show off! Look at him. He's like, see, I was a bit too earlier. Let me show you how you do this. Get it sideways. Nicely held, though. Or druids, you say? I saw quite a bit of shenanigans, quite a few shenanigans taking place there. Oh, there's a group ahead of lapped cars. Okay, is it this one? Let's find out. That's true. It's the long right-hand U-turn. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. It was me. I did the same thing. That was so marginal. Like, that was correctable. That isn't. Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, you're in Kent. Yeah, yeah. But initially it looked like it was doable, but then it wasn't. Shame. Let's see. And there's James, who blew his engine somehow. I assume a money shift. Nearly did the same. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say anything mean about James, because after Alton Parker thing, I eviscerated the guy, and I want to be nice. Got some interesting positioning, if you recall. Because I think he was the one that threw you offline at Knickerbrook. A corner which I later learned is actually named after underwear being found in a brook. Funny enough. That's the battle with Mazurek, eh? Yeah. It was on your stream that I found out, Ben. Well, you inspired me to look it up. And I found the info. I love, by the way, Mazurek's livery. I like so much. Because I've seen that car at Goodwood as well. The snake eyes. It's a very low wishbone. He's closing in. He's closing in further. Nice. Up to the back of Randy Marek. Goes the flash and he gets out of the way. Nice. Again at Druids. Looks like the car just wants to keep going. It has a bit of yaw to it. And then Mazurek gets oversteer. And there's a touch. And there was nearly another. So wisely backed out of that. There's no gap. More to come, okay. Let's see. Ooh, he had a check there. By the way, is Druids not have is Battle Kill without a sun trap on the exit accurate? Or is it the mod? Because I've never seen Brands Hatch without a sun trap on the outside of powder keel. It's Barrett Erickson. That's the guy that I thought was Estrella the entire time. Because... amalgamation, okay. I like it's decent though. They did a pretty decent job. Well, it's not the most detailed, but it's accurate enough. Unfortunately, because I suck at Brands Hatch. Whoa. There we go. So close. It's good racing there. Oh, and he screwed that up. That's how you do it, yes, that's correct. To say the same to Mark. Mark did a phenomenal job racing. That's my line. It's my line, Barrett. How dare you? That is not how you do it, by the way. As I demonstrated. Oh no. Just a bit loose on this thing. It's a nice dogfight there. Cobra fight. Oh. Yeah, it was an interesting... because he was behind me at some point. I thought it was on a two-stopper. Probably was, actually. But, yeah, I think things happen in this race, too. Yeah, needless to say. We already saw the whole situation with Baldoni. Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be in hot water. Oh, was that a tap? Yeah, it was a tap. Dunk. He spunked you. Your fat ass. That cobra arse. We're seeing a lot of it because, like, 2/3 of the grid are fucking cobras. Not 2/3, but quite a few. It's at the end of the race. Nope. I believe something happened in the server there, or my internet. That was the end of the race, that's the reason. There you go. Nicely done, by the way, Woody. I'll consider that a P2, for your sake. I'll call that a P2. And I'm glad Philip went past me, by the way, because that would have been unfair if he lost because of my stupid rejoin. Also, I want to see, is that really the same as your car? Same livery. So I thought the point was to have separate ones, right? Oh yeah, the team is definitely doing well. Yeah, it is different. It's the same number, though. That's the thing that confuses me. Anyway, how was that? That was lovely. I enjoyed that. Oh, you painted it. Oh, it's a custom one. Okay. Nice. Well done. I still would hope that there were different numbers so I could tell who's who. But I guess that's a limitation, right? A limitation of the... Because you customize the skin, I assume. Anyway. Since my brother is going to work tomorrow at like 6 a.m., I'm going to send you over to a certain gentleman called Linksy who's racing Le Mans Ultimate and he has a POV GoPro. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing Mini, JCW and Assetto Corsa with Mr. Git. I don't know the track because it's randomized. And then Tuesday we've got the Alfa Romeo race, which is at... Old Silverstone. I knew it. Silverstone Enduro. Nice. So yeah, and then on Saturday, if nothing else comes up, I'll be having another historic race, this time on Assetto Corsa. I'll be driving either a Lola T70 or a Ford GT40 Mark II around Kyalami 1976 with a roll. That depends on whether I work or not, but hopefully I won't be. Until then, enjoy Lynx's stream, who, as I mentioned, is doing some POV stuff, which is very cool. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for the raid, Woody. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, Ben. And I'll see you all next time. I appreciate the company, and I appreciate the race, at least in the case of Ben, because I never saw Woody on track because I suck.